he's my boyfriend, but he doesn't know he's my boyfriend. You know what I mean? Like, hey everyone. Yes, today is the day that I finally film a YouTube video. I know. But yeah, so many people have told me that I should make YouTube videos, so I am. I don't know why they wanted me to make YouTube videos. Maybe it's because I'm like a funny, pretty, funny girl. Okay, so I literally just realized that I didn't even introduce myself. So, hi, I'm Julzz and welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be telling you a story about my long-term relationship with my brother's friend. First of all, he doesn't even like know me. Like, he knows me, but he doesn't know that I'm in love with him. Okay, so basically it all started when I was about 8 years old, and okay, I love telling this story so much, you have no idea. My friend and I, we decided to take boxing lessons. Every week, once a week, we'd go there, and there was always this guy that we'd always watch, and oh my gosh, he was so beautiful. Like, he'd be like skipping and we'd just be like watching him. Like, we wouldn't even be boxing, we were just looking at him the whole time. He looked about like 16 at the time, and mind you, we were 8 years old. Like, we were 8 or 9 years old. So he was like twice our age. We would just always look at him and we'd always talk about him at school. So one day I literally woke up, took a shower, came out of the shower, and he was just in my house. And I was like, oh my gosh. He had no idea who I was. I don't think he even noticed me from boxing because I was like 8. But yeah, he was literally just standing there, coming out of the door of my brother's room, like he was walking out to leave. And I remember just thinking, oh my god, I cannot wait to tell my friend because I'm gonna make her jealous. Like, that was literally the first thing that came to mind, other than the fact that he looked gorgeous. It was like 7 in the morning. He just woke up and he still looked amazing. So yeah, long story short, my brother's best friend was the hot guy from boxing. And I didn't even know about this. I always heard his name. I'm not gonna tell you his name. Oh shit. I should probably give him a name, eh? Okay, let's call him Lotus. Yeah, let's call him Lotus. So yeah, long story short, Lotus was my brother's best friend. And I didn't even know. Like, I would always hear my brother talk about this guy. Like never met Lotus. And he was the guy from boxing. Like, I'd like sit next to him in the car. Like, my dad would be driving and my brother would be in the passenger seat and we'd just be like at the back. Like, I'd never talk to him because I'm shy as fuck. But I told my friend and she didn't even believe me. And I was like, well, ask my brother. So yeah, I'd always like see him around at like my house when my brother was there, and my brother's birthdays, he'd always be there. It was just a good time. I was loving life. I was loving Lotus. He was so gorgeous, and he still is to this day. But then one day, my brother told me some very sad news. It was the day he told me that he was no longer friends with Lotus. I got really upset. I was really depressed for a couple days, and it was just a sad time. I was like, this is it. Like, I'll probably never see him again. Apparently they had like a falling out or whatever. My brother said that, okay, so Lotus had a girlfriend at the time. What the fuck? She was irrelevant. She wasn't even pretty. Like, you could have done so much better. And apparently my brother was good friends with Lotus's girlfriend, but Lotus thought there was something more between them. Like, he thought that my brother was hooking up with his girlfriend when he wasn't. So yeah, they got into a massive fight or whatever, and then yeah, they just stopped being friends. I also heard that my brother nearly ran him over with his car on purpose. Like, he literally just saw him on the road and was like, hey, vroom vroom. So yeah, I was just pretty sad. Like, didn't even get to say goodbye to my future husband. Like, what? But wait, there's more. Flash forward to like 2016 or 2015. 2016, 2015. 2015? 2015. I was like working. I work at like a sandwich shop. I was like just making a sandwich. I look up and I see a familiar face. Familiar face. It was Lotus. But yeah, he came up and I didn't think he was going to remember me because I like literally hadn't seen him since I was like 8. So yeah, this was like our first time reuniting. He actually said hi to me and I was like, I was screaming inside. And he told me, he was like, okay, let me just reenact it. This, I'm me. This is Lotus. Hey! Oh my gosh, hi! You're Eden's sister, eh? By the way, Eden's my brother. Yeah! Whoa, you've like grown up so much. Yeah. And in my head, I was like, we can finally be together. Like, I'm grown. I'm not grown. I'm still a teenager. And he's a bit older. He's like in his 20s now. Oh my gosh. He can wait. So yeah, I got really excited and told all my friends, told everyone I knew, basically, even my boss. I told her this whole story. I still see him around sometimes and I say hey. He says hey back. I try and flirt. He doesn't understand that I'm trying to flirt. I cry inside. He walks away. It's kind of like that, but that's okay. Because we'll be married one day. I even told my brother that I had a huge crush on him. And he teases me about it. He's always like, oh yeah, I saw that. Oh, I nearly said his real name. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the reason why Lotus is perfect for me is because I'm half Filipino. Well, actually, no, I'm not. I'm Filipino. So ever since I was a little girl, my goal in life was to find a guy who had a Filipino mum, who was half Filipino, but like white. Because my mum wants me to marry a white guy so we can have white babies. But that's a whole other video. Like, we don't have time for that right now. Lotus is the perfect example of what I've been looking for in a guy. He is half Filipino, his dad's Australian, his mum's Filo. Oh my gosh. I hope he doesn't watch this video because I know a lot about him. Yeah, because I've always wanted to find a guy with a Filipino mum. Because if they have a Filipino mum, then we could bond. She can like be best friends with my mum. She probably already is. Like, we can make chicken adobo. Like, we'll have an amazing time. So yeah, that was the story about the love of my life. And how I met the love of my life. And how he will continue to be the love of my life. I love you, Lotus. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay fine, stay
Greetings, loved ones. Let's take a journey.
Riding with my homeboy, Lotus. Stay fine, stay fresh, stay fierce. We're not gonna end the video like that.